So I did live through this before, last term, and just for, to go over that, last time it was 1% mill rate decrease, and administration discussed some of that. There were a lot of unintended consequences, because we arbitrarily directed this on the floor of council, and there was also a report to executive committee. It's kind of like Groundhog Day, and also, I think a lot of people realized that was a mistake last time. We were also asking staff to make adjustments to their budgets without looking at our own budget, right? They had to cut their travel and their communication and other things. Council did nothing. So it wasn't received well. It didn't go well. Most people realized that it was a mistake. I didn't support it then, and I don't support it now. So to be clear, this process, while less damaging than the earlier amendment, is equally arbitrary. And I do want to touch on the decision that was made last night. I think it's really important for us to realize that the decisions that we make around this circle have far-reaching consequences. And yes, we've just reversed that decision, but we caused sleepless nights for many staff last night. We put folks in a tailspin, and it's good that we're addressing it now, but I think we need to be very careful in our decision-making because it has major impacts. Regarding, I understand the pressure to keep our costs down, and I agree with keeping our costs down. This is why in our executive committee, I asked REAL to come back with other options, and they did that. They came back with a 1.2 million reduction, and we further reduced that. I supported all of that because we had a chance to talk to REAL, and they told us that they could do that. This is different. This is an unexpected last-minute reduction to city operations. This is not a way to achieve that goal. We need to be very careful with our decisions, understand their impact. And if we do things, like there's no data to drive this decision-making process. We don't understand what services would be affected. By the time we get this report, things will be already occurring. And if we think that we made a mistake, too late. It was already noted that these are the services that residents are telling us they want. Road maintenance, snow clearing, community programs, and emergency response, all at risk if this goes ahead.
Councillor, you have 10 seconds left.
Well, I'm going to make a motion to refer this due to the lack of consultation and analysis on the impact of this cut. I want to refer it to its city administration to conduct a thorough review, including an impact assessment, and report back to council with recommendations on how to achieve cost savings without jeopardizing essential services.
Go ahead, Mr. Clerk, if you could.
Thank you, Mayor. The Mayor has asked me to explain what's behind Councillor Zachidniak's motion. Essentially, she's making a referral motion that is, as verbally, if I'm capturing this, she wants administration to be directed to return with a much broader report that would outline the implications and specifics and have the data behind this before making any decision. Largely, that's correct. And essentially what this is that this would not happen at this point in time for the 2025 budget.
Yeah.
It would essentially be referred and deferred to a later time this year.
That's right. So I'm not trying to hold up the budget passing. So what I'm saying is no, we don't reduce our mill rate arbitrarily by, this is what I'm saying, by 0.5%. Instead, administration has the time to report back to us on the implications of this, and then we can consider this for a future budget. So it would mean that the mill rate reduction wouldn't go ahead this year, and then we have that information to inform a future budget.
Okay, so I just learned about what a referral motion is. So I'll do my best to explain it to everybody. So there's no debate. This referral that Councillor Zachidniak has put forward would essentially table this motion until that information would come back. And so, yeah, so this would then not happen right now. It wouldn't happen during budget. And so there's no debate, but what we would be voting on is if you want to, if you agree with the referral, then you would vote yes and that would nullify this right now, and it would go to admin to report back, as Councillor Zachidniak said. If you would like to see this go through or continue debating to vote yes or no to this on the screen, the amendment, then you would vote no to the referral. So there will be a vote coming up on your screen for a referral. This is a separate procedural item that is either to take this and put it off to admin right now, or if you want to keep this on the table, then you would vote no to the referral.
Mayor, the referral vote has been lost in a vote of 4 in favor of the referral, 7 against. Those voting in favor of the referral were Councillors Fro, Burton, Zachidniak, and Flores. Voting against were Councillors Mancinelli, Radens, Bezo, Rashovich, Siklis, Turnbull, and yourself, Mayor. So we are back to your motion.